we come from a setting whereby we believe the people who can do the strong things or the big and greatest things are old people. Most of the times you're like, oh, I think I am still young, I can do that. But having an experience to travel, explore, and interact with other people, you will realize age is not the determinant. Yeah, you will reach somewhere, they tell you, this is the director of this firm, and you're like, this guy is my age. You reach somewhere, they tell you, this is the mastermind of this project we are working on. So you at times find you're expecting maybe someone your uncle's age, or kind of, but so when you return, you don't return the same. You now know there is something I've been thinking about doing, but I thought age is limiting me. But now I've seen someone, you might actually see someone who is younger than you, but is doing great things. And at some point you'll be like, kind of, that thought have ever crossed in my mind, but I
didn't take the
I
initiative.
didn't work on it because I thought I was young.
Yeah. Anyways, welcome back again to my YouTube. It's Beyond the Borders with Bronze. And thank you for keeping it locked in. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. So today in the Beyond the Borders with Bronze, I bring to you, first of all, a brother, a friend, and a comrade, someone I've known for a while. And he goes by the name of Emmanuel Niyibikora. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
You're fine.
So fine.
How's life?
So glad
to see you.
Everything is going on well.
You're rocking the Uganda outfit.
Thank you.
Must be a patriotic man.
For the love of the nation.
Yeah. Are you so say hi to the people?
Yeah, greetings everyone. Catching up with Bronze. This talk show is amazing, and it's a pleasure. You have had me here. I'm glad.
Okay, so I'll, as a little bit part of introduction. So Emmanuel is you an entrepreneur, you're a founder, you're a CEO, you're a content creator. So like for someone who's out there, describe for them how best would you describe for them Emmanuel?
Thank you very much. That's something that will go a little bit another end, but I'm glad you know me well, so I'll go ahead. Like you said at first, my name is Emmanuel Niyibikora. I hail from the west, from Western Uganda, in Isinjala to be particular. So I am a medical laboratory technician by profession, and I also do other things, like you said earlier, and I'm the team lead of the Rise Labs initiative, particularly that works also in Nakivale refugee settlement. So our initiative goes ahead with giving the medical laboratory services, like I said earlier, to people who are able to access our services digitally via our website, so that we can share health information, laboratory services to the community. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's a very like professional aspect of you.
Sure.
But when you're talking in that kind of language, like I really question myself. I'm like, oh, this is the same guy that I talk to every day. Like, you seem so like very important. But it's a very good work that you're doing.
Sure.
Giving yourself that dedication to go out there to, mostly in the health sector, like mostly people from that side have very limited access to like health and what. But like coming up to you going to the health sector, you having that passion, is it something that you've had like while growing up? Is it something that you picked up later in life? Have you always like felt like this is your calling?
Perfect. So that's a very good question. So Rise Labs was born as an answer to a problem of healthcare access. And on the other hand, it was an answer to myself as an employment opportunity. You will realize most of the times after school, life is so hard. Most of the times when you're in school, you're like, probably when I'm done with school, I'll be working. Because you can't go to school if you don't have that dream with you. So when school is done, and now this time you're not employed, you finished school, you're not working on anything, it gets your mind thinking, what should I be doing now? So Rise Labs came in as an answer to employ me, and as well employ other laboratory people out there, because if we don't do this, then nobody's going to come and save us. So came up with this initiative so that it can employ me and also be able to employ people I've been to school with, because I talk to most of them and I know what they're doing, and in one way or another they have really helped how Rise Labs is progressing.
Yeah, so what kind of like setting is Rise Labs working under? Because I've checked out on your website and you're really like providing this. You've been in these camps, you've been in this. So are you now like up for you? And also there's like an option to like book for consultations and stuff. Are you like majorly working just online, or you're like partnering with these things that you'll be going out the outreach you're doing? Are you partnering with like other people? What's the current situation now? What's the working process now?
Great, that's amazing, and I think it's a great platform you're giving us to talk about our services that we're able to offer with Rise Labs. So first and foremost, it's more of community reach. So I, with my other students who work with, we move to these communities, giving health education, like you saw in the recent phases when we're having the diabetic awareness campaigns. So we move to these people who are unable to access healthcare in the very local settings where they live. So joined with other medical laboratory assistants who join my team, as you've been already seeing them, we move to these communities that we think they really need healthcare access. We do training, we do free diabetic testing, and most of the times when we partner with other organizations, we're able to give these patients blood testing glucometers. So this is a very great initiative where they are able to monitor their diabetic health from home. So it's been an answer to our main focus of having people understand what is health access.
Yes.
So if someone is able to test their blood sugar from home, most of the times this affects how they'll influence their life, because you will know, today my sugar levels are high, so I have to check on my diet. Today I think I'm fine or good. So that's one of the strategies. Then on another way, it comes in as a gig to my other students who went to school with, who are also unemployed like I was before. So if I call them on to my initiative to work on certain projects I'd be working on, they don't do it for free. Yeah, so I privilege their skill and as well give them income from it. So it's a two-way where the community benefits and also people I work with benefit from it. Thank you.
Oh, that's a very brilliant thing. Most of the times after school, most of us are thinking about getting employed, working for other people. It's rare finding people who want to really not just uplift themselves, but also think about the people they are around, the people they have been to school with, and also the people they are living with, to affect like their life in a positive way. That's a very good thing. I'll commend you for that. Huh? Thanks for it. So, how other than Rise Labs, you are into health, or how they call it, health school. I happen to be one of the people who was there at one of your graduations when you were graduating.
Sure.
So coming from graduating from school and saying I'm not going to go look for a job, apply for here and here. Though I know you've worked in other places, but say, although I'm doing this, I want to build something of my own, put a platform for myself. It's something that is challenging as a young entrepreneur, as a young professional, like in the health sector. Other people would be eyeing at like the bigger bread, going out and looking out for something for themselves. How do you now find the comfort of saying, I know this might not work at this point in terms of like make financial sense, but I'm going to push it and invest in it, because I've seen like you've put everything, you've taken like pictures, you document your, like it's well arranged. Like where do you get that zeal to just push it like, and not mind about like taking the easier route of like just looking for an employment somewhere?
Perfect. So I think that's a great question, and I'll approach it in this way of, I have made research about what is working for me and what I think will definitely work regardless of the time and when I'm doing it. So saying maybe I would have thought it might not work one day, but again, if I had not started to work on it, I would definitely know if it will work or not. And on the other hand, I have been talking to other people who are where I want to be. And most of the times when I ask these people, why were you doing something and now you're not implementing some other new stuff. So most of them are like responsibilities came in. I got busy somehow. I'm working on this. I have family responsibilities. I have a job responsibility. So you find someone was creative on, building solutions, but due to the time of the ages they are in, they are now limited to what they can do. So to me, I think at a young age, it's the best time to explore everything, regardless of if it will work or not, because most of the times the responsibilities are not that hard, I may say. Like they will be in the coming time, and to be true to yourself, they will surely come. The responsibilities will come. You're not living how you used to live when you were young. So as the years keep going, everything keep changing. So this is the time now to explore what really will work for you. So you will make a lot of mistakes. Not everything will work as planned, but when you keep the work, some will work, you will notice, others won't, and you will keep on going because at a certain point, I want this to work. So if this fails, you're trying this, and one day the thing that will work will cover up for everything that failed, and you feel proud of the efforts you have put in the work.
Well, that's so deep, and that's like so refilling to someone also like me who's also still trying to build something, a dream from scratch. I can get the resilience it takes and the hard work you have to put in to maintain such thing and a high career. So we've talked about your professional side, and I've seen from your socials you're a traveled man. You're a man who is always on the road. How has been the experience as someone who has mostly in East Africa? How have you found like traveling, the people, the culture, the what? What has been your experience in traveling?
Thank you very much. I think one of the best things I appreciate about traveling is that you realize you're not doing this alone. So we come from a setting whereby we believe the people who can do the strong things or the big and greatest things are old people. Most of the times you're like, oh, I think I am still young, I can do that. But having an experience to travel, explore, and interact with other people, you will realize age is not the determinant. Yeah, you will reach somewhere, they tell you, this is the director of this firm, and you're like, this guy is my age. You reach somewhere, they tell you, this is the mastermind of this project we are working on. So you at times find you're expecting maybe someone your uncle's age or kind of, but so when you return, you don't return the same. You now know there is something I've been thinking about doing, but I thought age is limiting me. But now I've seen someone, you might actually see someone who is younger than you, but is doing great things. And at some point, you'll be like, kind of, that thought have ever crossed in my mind, but I didn't work on it because I thought I was young. Yeah. So kind of traveling part gives you that experience because you will see a lot of solutions apparently you would not think about if you're in one place. So I think every country I've been to, they have a different way of doing things. So a combination of all that boosts what you think about solutions you can create around your project, around other things you're working on. It gives you that kind of exposure you cannot get otherwise if you had not traveled.
That's also something I'm looking up to because I'm looking forward to starting my traveling time and going around these countries. So now coming on as a creative in this era and age of social media, how has social media been able to bridge the gap? Because sometime back it would be really hard for a creative or a young entrepreneur or a solution maker to create with all these opportunities and what, but with the availability of the internet. Because me personally, I believe we might all be on the internet, but be there for the wrong reasons. Some are there of course, there was a time when we're all going on the internet just because we're seeing content creators. But then, because I remember some time back, you were also doing just content for fun. Okay. But reach a time when we all realized this is a tool that we can actually use to get opportunities and connect with people of the like minds. Because in my case, I've met people from just creating this content that I do on my TikTok. I've met people who text me, be like, yo, can we work together? People like I have had like seen, like it would be very, very hard for me to approach them if it was in person. But with like internet, it has like really made it easy. So with with your journey, how has like the internet helped you like, maneuver around?
Sure. So the internet is actually one of the greatest tool in this century we're in, because I have a feeling your content you put online is a personal representation of you and your brand. So even if someone doesn't know you, but if I follow you up on your social media, I know whatever you're up to. I know you're doing this. I know you're doing this. So even if I have not met you in person, but I know there is someone in Kampala into this. So it is a physical representation of your work, of your personality, of what you can be able to accomplish, even when you're not there in person. So to myself, I think social media has really taken a big, big step to build this, and how wherever we've gone from start to where we are now. Because like you said, a lot of the travel opportunities, they come through because of your social media presence. I will give you an example. Let's say if you're applying for something, they have never seen you in person. Like they've never seen you. Maybe let's say you're planning to travel to South Africa or somewhere. These people you're giving your application, they've never seen you. So they need a lot of proof to know if what you really say you are is what you are. And the only way to get that is through your social media, because they won't call your friend to know about your work. They won't call whoever. So they now have to find you up on social media. So if all this is on point, the real you is virtually presented to them, and they appreciate, yeah, they appreciate whatever you're doing, and they really think they have to see you in person. So it shows there is a lot you're adding to the community that you're serving. So I would say to everyone who undermines the power of what social media can do, it's not the time right now. Social media is a great tool. It can positively represent you or negatively represent you, like I have said before. So it gives you that chance to be physically present in other rooms where you could not be. I'll give you an example like bronze. If someone has ever seen what bronze is able to do online, so if I meet you somewhere, I'm not meeting someone new.
You've already
I already know you. It's all about now adding a face to the work you do. So it gives you 50% chances than someone who is totally offline. Sure.
Oh, so I get that, and then there is something I wanted like you to highlight on things like about purpose, because I believe you've like I've learned a lot from your journey, watching you like being from where you're going, because how do I say, I'm a very big fan, or I'm a very big supporter of everything you're doing.
Thank you.
And so I've this thing of purpose and realigning, because in these years that we're in are very delicate years where anything can persuade you into some, like you might be on this course and then something else persuade you into this. So like to someone like for you in your journey, how have you found like your alignment, your purpose? Because I'm sure you've been around, you've tried like not everything, but you've been around.
Yeah.
So like how does someone discover what they are, what they're best at, and how do they like just no, this is me, so I focus on me?
Thank you very much. So that's a very hard question. So I'll probably go around it using my personal experience. So you'll be 100% sure if you're in your purpose, if you're achieving goals you set for yourself. So purpose will have a lot to do with, how you go around things. And the only thing to know you're achieving that is setting goals. Let me say, if you don't set a goal about something, it's a disaster, because even though you don't achieve it or you achieve it, it doesn't surely count because you didn't aim for it. So purpose has something to do with the goals you set for yourself. If bronze, you say, I want to be a director and the best director in the region, that's your goal. However much people might think you're trying hard or something, it's your goal that is leading you to your purpose. And then the other thing, goal settings now gives you that kind of fulfillment. That's why most of the times people achieve something, and when they tell you, I really have achieved this, you compare how excited they are and how you think it should be, and you maybe think they are over exaggerating it, or it's underhyped or something. So it goes around how you set the goals, because I myself, I may say, if I get this kind of thing, it will be total fulfillment to myself. So to you, you might think, nah,
It's just like a random thing. It's just like just
yeah,
another day in the office.
yeah.
But
You'll be like,
but it means a lot to you.
you find someone is on social media posting this, but they are really excited of that they have really achieved. The reason being, it's not because they are overhyping it. No, they've really lived for that. They have been putting in work every day. So that's why most of the time, so someone has an achievement, they don't shout about it. And you think, no, if it was me, man, I would be celebrating. I would be everywhere with that. And you find he's not whining about it. So purpose goes along with setting the goals. I would give you an example, like traveling. Earlier in the days, I had set a goal and I was like, I think I should go to 7 countries. I actually wrote them down somewhere. So most of the times, I actually didn't, know if how I would make it. Because let's say I'd be like, I want to go here. I put down the countries like this, like this. So now I'm there. I'm working on my stuff. But every day, I set a strategy of how really can I get to that place. So when I get there, I said my first time in Cape Town, I was like, really? I am here, like it's me, I'm here.
This is me.
Yeah, so it gives you that thing of, I've finally achieved this. I've worked myself on to get to where I wanted to be. So it's all about goal setting, and you appreciate yourself when you achieve a progress in the goals you've set. You see where you're going, and you're like, yeah, we're doing this. You appreciate yourself, you're doing, because you definitely have to do it if you set a goal in it. So it will have a way it affects the purpose, because the goal will give you the way to do it, because you're into videographer and stuff. So it's not that you knew everything on first day, but now you keep like, how can I do this? How can I achieve this level of work? So it takes you time to research about it, practice, and find resources that will make you achieve that. So it has something to do with goal setting.
Yeah, reflecting on that, like how you set a goal and achieve it. Recently, I posted a video and I was talking about one of my favorite rappers. His name is Paragraph Jones. I mean, I've posted it and get like even a few than 100 likes, but like the fulfillment I got when Calligraph reposted it on his story was like, damn, me, I'm done.
Sure.
Like I've achieved my goal. The reason for this video is done. And like to like the creatives there, you don't have to create for a lot of people. You once you realize your target, like set your goals as he's been saying, and you're seeing your target is being achieved, then that's the indication that you're achieving more, like you're getting more close to your purpose. And that's a very, very good insight from Emmanuel. He happens to be actually my equal name. So
Yeah.
from where we come from,
Perfect.
I've we've adapted these names, bronze, what. So now with so now how will you are you just now doing only Rise Labs, or do you have any other projects coming in? Like if not Rise Labs, what are you doing in your free time? Like would you have any like other incoming projects you want to share with us?
Okay, sure. Perfect. So thanks for giving me this platform. But I would say a lot of time now I'm focusing on what Rise Labs can do, because in the pipeline we have a lot of work to do with Rise Labs. So I thought wise I wouldn't need to diversify to other sections of work like I could do, because Rise Labs is set to have more services to offer in the health sector, to answer the other goal of providing employment, because it's really a need. So currently, yeah, Rise Labs is working on that strategy like I had told you earlier, but I don't know if I can talk about now, because Rise Labs is now in a process to acquire license to operate a drug shop. So this comes in as an answer to, add our medical laboratory services to medication now, because to the trust we build with the communities, we envision to serve them better, bringing them medicine. So we're reaching communities, and now we're reaching them more effectively together with the Rise Labs drug shop medication team, all that. So I'm 100% focused on that to have it work, and I believe it will definitely work.
So for someone out there who would want collaborate, know more about laser apps, how do they get into it? The handles, website, and all that stuff.
Oh, sure. So I would before that I would talk about our consultation.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the easiest ways to submit a consultation now, because you head to our website, you type in your email, and the consultation is sent as real time, and you get feedback, or you get reply from qualified and licensed medical practitioners, and I wouldn't take it for granted. It's really fast. Yeah, it's real fast. We're trying to make it so much so that the moment you get confused about something in regard to the medical laboratory field, you really don't have to stress a lot. You just head to us and you make an inquiry, and through that strategy is where my other students I went to school with come through, because most of the people who submit consultations are not from locally Sinjiro, where we work from. So in the consultation feed, there is where you put your location. So we're able to know so and so needs a laboratory test or a laboratory supply and is from Tungamo. So in our system now, we know who is in Tungamo and can assist. I've been to school with these people, and others have been joining the network through connections. And so we're rest assured the service you want is going to be offered to you from wherever you are. Let's say if you want to do a laboratory test and you're in Tungamo, in our network now we have a laboratory assistant in Tungamo who can get in touch with you and get you served. So in that way, someone is working from that side, but like I'd say, Rise Labs now comes in as a gig, because you wouldn't know this person needs this test if they had not submitted the consultation to us. So we now get you in touch, and you're able to serve this person better. So in that case, we really look forward to enlarge our network. Plus, now the medicine part now comes in, whereby you don't only get laboratory tests, but now you can get definitely like that. So you get the complete diagnosis from our website. So you can check out our website, riselabsnow.com. You can review all the sections and submit a consultation. We made clear it's on top of the homepage, so you won't get lost. Sure.
Oh, that's a very nice thing, and thank you for making time and coming on my talk show.
Sure.
It's really been a pleasure, because actually one of the reasons why I started this thing is documenting life, telling stories, but mostly I want to start with the people I know, my people, because we come from an age and era where we've been we come from an age and era where we don't like trying to show people how good it is to document yourself, put yourself out there for opportunities. So my big focus is now on my friends who are doing something. So recently I had a friend of mine, Shema, who is doing music. He's a friend of mine also from the same home place.
Yeah,
so I'm trying
I watched that interview.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get all my, I'm creating a platform for myself and also for my friends, so that we can really support each other, help each other with pushing over and beyond. So what are your closing remarks as we let you go?
All right, thank you. So I'll start from your end. Bronze, I would say I'm so proud of what you've been able to accomplish. I've seen you from some years from the start to wherever now you've headed. It's an amazing. Keep up the work.
Thanks, man.
I'm so proud of you, and you're going to do this. And to other people, you're really doing amazing solutions over there. Whatever you're working on, don't let other outside factors influence how you think about what you can accomplish. You will get amazing results. And like I said before, every time when you achieve your goal, please be proud of it, celebrate it because it's your goal. No one really understands it like you surely do. You know how you have suffered for that, you know the work you've put in, and finally now that you're on that milestone, please be proud of it. So my concluding results, and I also want to, talk to my fellow laboratory professionals out there. If, like I said, there is a possibility of us giving you a gig wherever you're working from. So uh, such as you can, from our website, there is everything. You can get in touch with me, our team, or even our communications team, and we have you onboarded. We can be giving you work right from where you are, and you will realize most of people are really using our services, and in the same category you can also benefit from it. So with those, I really appreciate this platform. It's not that thing I can take for granted to have me here talk about what we're able to do, and how we're impacting the communities and calling upon people to come to our solutions. It's really an amazing thing, and the platform is what everyone, not even in the creatives world, I think in every business everyone needs. There is always that time when you want people to understand what you're doing. Yeah, so this such an opportunity is something you can't take for granted, because it's something that is going to last for time. And
always refer to it
yeah,
in the future.
people can know we're doing this, and we're definitely committed to improving how they access our services. So probably, I think, yeah, that's all. And I really, really recommend if everyone can see their work from where they started and where they've gone so far, and they will believe it's one of the fulfillments that God is giving them that they will surely achieve. Because most of the people, if something is working, you will definitely know. So it gives you a chance to be proud of your work, be proud of your efforts, even if most of the people are not noticing. But it's always good when you're number one fan. Being your number one fan gives you a lot of energy to keep moving and also fight criticism. You will see, you will post your work. Let's say, like recently, you were saying you're so excited when someone commented about the work you're doing, and they noticed what you did for them. So someone might be like, "Hey, why is this guy so excited about this?" But it gives you a platform. So it's not only him, but now the social media thing is so crazy that if I like Bronze, I'm most likely to also like his friend to some extent. So that doesn't give you only his network, it gives you a network of people that are associated with him. Because you realize, let's say, when you want to buy something, and maybe Bronze has it, and Bronze is using it and it's working perfect, and you want it as well. Most of the times you will find yourself asking Brains, who is your plug? I want the other thing. Who is your plug? So it's not because you yourself, you cannot find someone to offer you that. But now you have a feeling, now that Bronze believed in them, and the thing is working out, I definitely have no doubt it will surely work for me. So that's the power of networking and what it's been able to give us. Because you realize it saves you a lot of time of searching for something. If it is already there and your friend has, okay, it is like they have already tested it for you. So you're getting final work and something. So I really recommend you take your social media presence really serious. Like, really serious is the era we're in. It's not those days when social media was just for
for fun and
for entertainment.
people just stand.
A lot of people are doing stuff. You will really be inspired by what people are doing if you take it serious, because you realize the thought that crossed in your mind one day, someone is out there doing it. And
so it's upon you, whether you do it or not, someone else will do
it. Sure, it doesn't come to you alone. It surely doesn't come to you alone. most of the times people be like, I think if I put my idea over there on the internet, people are going to, like steal it. But the internet is now here. You can now you search and see if you're the real person with that idea alone. A lot of people have thought about that, but now implementation and commitment now creates the gap. That's why some are doing it to a certain level, others are doing to another high level, and then if now you don't put it to work, then there is you now who has it. It's just an idea, paperwork, or even in your head. So a lot can be going on, but starting and working on something and hope it will work is definitely where to go.
Okay, I appreciate the kind words, and they have really uplifted my spirit. So, guys, we gotta let him go. Man's just touchdown in Morocco. Just touchdown and tell me he's had a. It's been a while. It's been a pleasure hosting you. I know all the time we catch up, we talk about our goals, our dreams. Every time we are meeting, we are all. I'm really glad that every time we meet, we are all aspiring for something. From the young years, I remember when I was also primary, I would text you. I was like a young person, like not your age, but I would text you, but I would be like, man, I admire the things you're doing, and I would like to know stuff about it. But I'm very grateful that life has also been good to me. Like God has been good to me. I've also moved in places. None of us is stuck at a point. Every time we meet, everyone is achieving something. So I really gotta let him go.
So maybe before you let me go, I think now I have a very, very small thing I shouldn't forget now. Like you said, the network should be the network. So I wouldn't miss to invite all the ambitious people to my amazing network. So because now I've been assigned the role of partnership and mobilization in this very organization, and I think this is the right opportunity to talk to the youth out there. So the Young African Leaders Initiative, it's out there looking for ambitious people like you who are creating solutions for their communities. And I would say this community is really amazing. From trainings, from support network, from everything you can be able to do with them, you will realize they will move your initiatives from one level to another. So please reach out to me, reach out to anyone you see affiliated to that network. They will guide you how you can be part of us. And Africa is our business, and we surely have to develop our solutions. Thank you very much.
Okay, it's been a pleasure, Emmanuel Niyibikora. You can go check him out on all socials, Instagram, X. The corporate people use LinkedIn. Yeah, go.
Did you have to say the corporate people?
Yeah, I also have my LinkedIn, but I struggle so much,
but it's
using it so much. So you can go check him out. It's been a pleasure having you. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share to other people. And thank you for keeping it locked in. My name is Emma Bronze, aka the Key Director, the son from the land of 1,000 hills. I sign out. Bye.
Thank you very much. Brilliant.